Okay, I went and ordered a bunch of big spheres, gemstone spheres from Temu. Or Temu, I don't know how to pronounce Temu or Temu. So it was a while ago I ordered these. I can't actually remember. I think there's a Labradorite sphere or a Labradorite sphere. I think a tiger eye sphere, and I can't remember the other ones. I think I got 4 or 5 of them. I wanted to do this video because I actually really like spheres. I don't have too many of them, but I like the idea of possibly making spheres in the future. I've seen a lot of people talking about Temu and shopping on Temu. I mean, they get millions and millions of customers a day. Lots of opinions about Temu. I did a video, back in November last year, unboxing some rocks and some lapidary stuff. It's kind of a mix. Some of the stuff was poor quality. Some of it was usable, really indifferent. But the reason why I do these videos is to give you guys information on, what to expect to get if you actually shop at a company like this. So I have the opportunity to get this stuff, and I think it's a good idea to kind of put it out there so that you guys can see it and make a judgment for yourself. I am not affiliated with Temu in any way. I'm not getting paid for this. This is something I bought. It's not through the influencer program or anything like that. This is like bought with my own money. So really interested to see if they sent me the real thing or if these are just fake. And you know what? If I suspect they're fake, I'm going to cut them and we're going to take a look inside. So let's go ahead and open them up right now. So the first thing I'll say is that they are extremely well packaged. They took care in bubble wrapping these, and there's no, I can't feel the rock at all in there. That's all solid cushion, so that's nice to see. So anyway, it looks like I got 5 spheres, and I can't remember what this is. I don't know what this is. Looks like I don't know if they gave this extra or what, but those don't feel like spheres. Anyway, we'll see what that is after at the end. But let's go ahead. We'll start with the smallest one first. Again, I know what I think I know what a couple of these are, but I don't know what the other ones are. So let's see if hopefully I can recognize what they are. So let's open this one first. So this looks like it's tiger eye. You can see some of the fibrous. That looks like the real thing. I wonder the quality of the sphere. I wonder how. Can't really tell from here. It doesn't wobble when it rolls. Just feeling it, it doesn't feel like it's oval shaped or anything. It feels pretty round. So anyway, that looks like, it doesn't look like your fibrous tiger eye, traditional looking stuff, but it has the right color, the right kind of look. Some of it, like right here, you can see it's got that fibrous look. So I'll say that's probably that probably is the real thing. Let's look at the next one. And this is probably about maybe a 3.5-inch sphere. So I do remember this one. I think they described this on the site as Bloodstone, a Bloodstone sphere. Yeah, not sure if that's true at all. Doesn't really look like Bloodstone or the traditional what you would call Bloodstone, but I mean it's got red, what appears to be jasper maybe, or this I'm not sure, because when it's rounded it's hard to tell. But yeah, I would say that's not. I could see pyrite in it actually. So this is not Bloodstone. I would say this is some other conglomerate. This might be fake, who knows. I think this might be a candidate to cut. We'll see. we'll see at the end. Okay, this is a lapis lazuli ball, and I would say that is definitely lapis. I can see the pyrite in it, and there's calcite. I would consider this a super low grade sphere of lapis. It's got quite a lot of calcite in it, and typically your higher grade lapis material is, you want mostly the blue with the pyrite mixed in. But that, I would say, is definitely real. I can just tell from looking at it. It's got, the little specks of pyrite in it. And it's just a really low grade piece, like super low grade. All right, this is a Labradorite ball. And actually, I can tell you, I'm actually very, very shocked at this. And let me show you why. So in my previous Temu video, I ordered a Labradorite stone, and this is not Labradorite. It's some other feldspar mineral that does have a similar type of phenomenon, like labradorescence. Like, you could see this here. You see the stone here, how it lights up, kind of turquoise blue. That's labradorescence. This one, you see it. It's not. This is not Labradorite. I can tell you. I've held many specimens of Labradorite, and this is not it. But Temu advertised this as Labradorite. So I was expecting a ball similar to this. However, here's the ball I got, and this is actually Labradorite, and it has some really nice flash and labradorescence to it. This is a really nice ball, actually. I have another ball. It's in storage right now, but this one is not that much poorer quality than the one I have. So I'm actually shocked that they actually gave me a piece. Now, this is definitely from Madagascar. You could tell the Madagascar Labradorite from the Newfoundland Labradorite. The Newfoundland Labradorite is it's much, the blues, the hues of the blues, the labradorescence you get is much more vivid. It's just a higher grade form of Labradorite, the stuff from Newfoundland. Madagascar is more grayish. You see this gray, the gray crystals you get in here. This is typical of Madagascar Labradorite. It's not considered as high grade as the Newfoundland stuff, but still, this is a great ball. I won't cut this. This is a nice little Labradorite ball. That's actually very nice. Like, look at this. That's the color you want. That deep blue, almost like a purple. You can see it right there in the middle of my light ring shot there. That's the color you want in Labradorite. But yeah, I'm shocked, actually. I'm actually quite shocked they sent me a real Labradorite ball. Anyway, on to the biggest one. I have no idea what this one is. They put it in a bag. Okay, I know what this is. This is a yooperlite sphere. I forgot I ordered this. Let's test it in the UV light to see if it's real. I can tell already it is real because I can see the sodalite crystals in there. You can see it right there. So, yeah, this is gonna be real, and it is gonna fluoresce under UV light. But let's test it out. So that's got quite a lot of color, flash, and fluorescence to it. You can see it orange. I can see some blues and some purples in it too. You know what? I'm actually pleasantly surprised at the spheres that I got from Temu. They're the real deal. Looks like they're made with quality, and you can see the price I paid on the screen. Not a bad price point. If you're looking for like lower grade spheres on a budget to kind of start your collection, if you want to get into sphere collecting, then here's an option for you. Do your research obviously first about the company. See if it's a company you're willing to invest in or buy from or support. But again, this video is meant for information, a resource for you on the internet to kind of make your own judgment as to whether or not you should be buying from Temu. But I can tell you, I ordered these with my own money, not through an influencer program at all. They sent me the real deal. It's the real stuff. It's not fake. And just on the lapis sphere, just to compare, here's a sample I got from Highland Park, which I know is the real deal. And you can see it's, the same stuff. Okay, we got our mystery bag here. I still don't know what this is. It's amethyst. Well, what they probably call amethyst. Looks like it might be the real. I don't remember ordering this. I have to go back and look at my order, but yeah, maybe I did order it. That might be something I could try to facet. Maybe I'll grind them down and see how they look. But anyway, if Temu included these, well, thanks. If I end up buying them, then I'll go back and check. I can't remember if I did. So I'm actually, surprised and happy that I got exactly what I ordered. I think the tiger eye is probably what I would call, I don't know, it's got cool patterns in it, but I will call that probably a lower grade. I mean, here's a nice high grade sample of tiger eye. This one's polished up. Similar colors, similar features. It's likely the real deal. I don't know if I'd call this bloodstone. It does have a tinge of green to it. Maybe it is. I don't know. I can see some pyrite in it. You see those flakes. So that one's a weird one. And again, the lapis. Definitely lapis, but super low grade. Super low grade version. Okay, so should you buy spheres from Temu? I think the answer is it depends on what you're looking to do. Are you looking to just get into sphere collecting? If so, then it might be a good option for you, but again, you need to do your due diligence on the company, whether or not it's a company you want to support. As I mentioned in the video, there's a lot of controversy around Temu and their ethics and how they conduct their business. So it's up to you to figure out whether or not the price point and what you're getting out of it is worth supporting a company like that. Now, I'm not saying those accusations are true or not. I'm not here to pass judgment on Temu, but again, your research has to be prevalent in this situation. So you're not gonna have to do it. Second, if you want to start like collecting high grade spheres, because let's face it, sphere collecting is a very expensive hobby. So if you're going to get into that, Temu's probably not the place for you. They're pretty low grade material, as you can see here. Most of these spheres are low grade. Yes, the yooperlite sphere is nice and big and it glows nice. The Labradorite sphere, I would say this is the nicest sphere I got. But even so, it's probably like a medium grade sphere. It's not like super high grade Labradorite. It is from Madagascar. The Labradorescence isn't super awesome, but it is better, way better than I expected for sure. And look, for the most part, these spheres are actually way better than I expected overall. I expected to see some fakes here. Maybe some of the material wouldn't be genuine. The only one I'm really questioning is the Bloodstone. I'm not sure if that's actually Bloodstone. It looks more like a conglomerate, but the other four are definitely what they say they are. I would say if you want to get into high-grade sphere collecting, Temu's not the place. Instead, you want to go to a place like Highland Park Lapidary. They have a huge selection of high-grade, top-quality spheres. Now, you're going to be paying top dollar for those, But if that's your budget and you want to get into high grade sphere collecting, that's the place to go. They have thousands and thousands of spheres. They have sphere sales every week. They only use the top quality material from around the world. It's top quality grade material. They're not going to waste their time making a sphere out of anything other than a top grade material. I've seen the operation for myself down there. They make them all. They make all their spheres in Boston, Massachusetts at their warehouse. Now, buying spheres at a place like Highland Park can be expensive, but I can offer you a bit of a discount. I am an affiliate member with them. I have a discount code. If you can use it on rock and spheres. If you head on over to their website via the affiliate link in the description, use the code RHLife at checkout, and you can get yourself 10% off your order. But again, if you're just looking to get into, the lower end of sphere collecting, you saw the prices I had on the screen. That's what you can get. This is what you can get for that price. Head on over to the Highland Park site and you'll see what you can get for better quality. But like I said, I'll probably keep the Labradorite ball, probably the yooperlite ball too, and I'll likely either give these ones away or do something else with them. They did send me the real thing. At least there's that to say, right? But my overall opinion is these are low-grade spheres. But that'll do it for today's video, guys. I hope you got something out of this video. Again, it was for informational purposes only. I am not a supporter of Temu. I am not an affiliate with Temu in any way. This is me spending my own money to show you what you can get on these kind of websites. I hope everybody stays safe, and we'll see you next week.